everybody and welcome back to the Crafty Monkey channel. My name is Amanda and this is Coconut. In today's video I will be flipping through issue 3 of Daphne's Diary magazine. Just move Coconut out of the way. I've flipped through this magazine many times on my channel, so you know where to get it from. I'm filming on a new phone, so we will have to see what the quality is like. Hopefully it will come out okay. So this is issue number 3 of Daphne's Diary magazine. This is the sort of Easter / spring issue. So this is the front cover. And then you're inside. This is a really nice image on the inside front cover. And then your contents for the issue. And then this is an article all about hotels and houses in lonely places. So we've got a tiny house on an island. Looks like something out of Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. This kind of looks like something a hobbit or a pixie or something would live in. And we've got this really cool sort of Swiss manor house. So you can see it in the summer and then see what it looks like in the snow. And then this is a make with those plastic beads. I used to have them as a kid, and you would make a picture on like almost like a pegboard, and you would put greaseproof paper over the top and you would iron over it and iron it flat, and it would make a picture. This is sort of like pre-melting the beads and threading them to make like a necklace. They also look like those candy necklaces. I don't know if they still do those. Used to wear them. They were like a bracelet or a necklace with sweets on, and you could eat them off the elastic. They probably don't make those anymore. This is Daphne's diary entry. This is about the art of henna. When I was at school, I was friends with 2 ladies that were from India, and they used to wear this if there'd been a wedding or a sort of religious festival, and the patterns that they used to have on their hands and their arms were so intricate. It's really complex work. Never passed with this. Any little poem. This is a nice image. And then this is to make a butterfly mobile. I said these aren't die cuts, but these would be really cool to cut out and put in a journal. One of the new videos I'm going to be filming is a sort of junk journal, collage journal spread, so that will be coming up. Lots of different butterflies here. They are double-sided as well because it's meant to be for a mobile. Tips to help with hay fever as we're getting towards the hay fever season. This is a colouring page. This is sort of like the houses of Amsterdam. Then ideas for picnics. Like different types of picnics for different occasions. Then this is one of the artists for the issue. These are really cool. I really like this sort of style. Kind of Coraline, Tim Burton-y, almost also sort of like those Gorgeous Girls, sort of a mixture of all of them together. We've got Alice in Wonderland here. So very, very cool. This is how to decorate one of those paper lampshades. Something called the Chinese organ clock. I've never heard of this. I suppose it's also to do with Chinese medicine. There's some nice images here. Another Daphne's diary entry. So here we have designed a series of stamps for the summer. I suppose with the coronation coming up in the UK, there would be some new King Charles III stamps that could be designed. But you could do all sorts of things, flowers, things like that. But these would just be nice shapes just to cut out and use in journal. Then you've got these stickers, which are for Mother's Day. Now in the UK, Mother's Day has been and gone. It's in March. In most of the countries, it's in May. But you could use these stickers sort of any time of year. It's just this one that is sort of specific to the theme. And a nice picture of some cake. And then this is the other artist featured. This is an artist called Mr. Finch. I actually follow him on Facebook. He's textile art, he makes all sorts of like cross-stitch embroidery animals. He does these moths and these big rabbits or hares. There's one down here. He runs workshops up, I think it's sort of Sheffield Leeds way. You can attend one of his workshops and you can learn how to make some of these. He's got some books out that you can buy off his website and some art prints. His work is really interesting. Again, it kind of has that surreal Alice in Wonderland, Tim Burton, almost gothic but not dark gothic look to it. Different ways to pull up your hair. If you are a child of or a teenager of the late 90s, early 2000s, you have worn all of these trends, which I have. This is sort of how to frame some artwork or to frame dried flowers in a different way. The picture, and then a article about women in general. Another craft to do with dried flowers and making soap, and then elderflower syrup, magnolia vinegar, and a massage oil. So these are all like flowers you could collect from your garden and then turn into things. And we've got some nice blossoms up here. Cherry blossom or blossom season is coming to an end now in the UK, and the magnolias have all flowered as well. This is where you can order your copy of the magazine. Poem. And then this is a little note card that you can fold up. Got some nice lemon print on the back. And then a page from a reader's diary, which is a bit difficult to see, but there is a cute picture of some doggies. And then these are some gardens that you can visit. These are in Durham, so this is quite far north in the UK. They have a maze, statues, like a cottage garden, so to see the view of where the gardens are. Letters to Daphne. And this is an excerpt from this book, so Gifting Natural. So this is sort of how to make natural gifts. Painting or upcycling pottery that you could find in, say, a charity shop. So you could buy a white plate or just a coloured plate and then decorate it with these porcelain paints. I think you need to have a bit more of an artistic eye to do some of this. It looks easy, but I think it's deceptive. I imagine it's a bit more complicated than it looks. But it's a very pretty effect. It looks almost Portuguese, sort of the plates you see for sale in Portugal if you go there on holiday. Tips about cycling. Fun fact about me, I didn't learn to ride a bike until I was 13. I was terrified about falling off and injuring myself, so I couldn't do it. I was so scared, and then eventually my dad kind of, well, pushed me, and I learned how to ride a bike. But I haven't ridden a bike for over 20 years. I'm probably still terrified of it. So 5 tips to change habits. As you can see, one of my habits is nail biting. I did let my nails grow at one point and they went lovely, and then I broke one and then I just sort of started biting them again, and I've got back into the habit of biting them. As you can see how bad they are. So this might be useful. How to do healthy lunches. You sort of pre-prep these the night before. I wouldn't keep these for like a week because they would go a bit mushy, but you could make them a day or two in advance. The thing about these is if you can put the dressing into the bottom, and then you screw the lid back on, and then shake up the jar, and your salad gets coated, and then you can tip it out onto a plate. Different ways to decorate gifts and envelopes. Vintage shop. This is how to grow onions in an egg box. Another letters to Daphne, and then 2 recipes. So you've got like a strawberry salad, and it looks like a sort of tart or cookie. Can't quite work out. It's apricot. Have a look. It's like a almond pastry with apricots. So you've got, this is a stencil, so these white bits push out, so you could keep the positive and then use the negative. You've got this nice picture on the back, and they've used it to stencil onto one of these canvas bags, so you could buy these quite cheap and then get some fabric paint. And then a flower festival. So all of these are floats decorated with flowers. Spot the difference, and then a little phrase or poem. Quote, inspirational quote, we'll go with that one. So Here is a section about pottery. And this is a place you can stay in Cornwall. Then this can be cut out and turned into a little cupcake holder. So this would be one that if you were having a party for the coronation, this would look quite cool. Put them on the table. If you didn't want to use them, these would make nice tags and toppers. And the poster, which I can't open out because it said they've started perforating it in, but it's about butterflies. Then this is the colours of Spring Summer 2023. We always get a colour of the year at the start of the year, but these are the sort of colours that you'll see in fashion. And so I've started seeing a lot of this yellow and this green cropping up in clothes. Somebody's garden, how they've decorated it in their sort of summer house. Thing about new sports you could take up, and a colouring page. Then these are papers that can be folded up and turned into this garland. There's some nice bright papers here. And then the books for the issues. So this is the fiction book, this is a cookbook, and then this is a sort of lifestyle gardening book. You can find Daphne on social media, and the back page, and the very back of the magazine with this nice peacock. So that was just a quick flip through of issue number 3 of 2023 of Daphne's Diary magazine. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.